Hello friends, Reckless Temps here. Today we're going to be playing more standard Dark Pixie in the standard format. And today I have added more 1-drops to the deck. Last stream we tried Cosmo Grande Zenith and it was pretty good. And I'll get into why I swapped this out. But I felt that our Spiteful Hexmages were a little too undersupported. So I added more 1-drops that could be a recipient of the Cursed role. So we can kind of go like 1-drop and then curse stuff and attack for 3 on turn 3. While also still keeping these 8 bouncy white dorks, so that if we run out Hexmage on turn 1, we can bounce the cursed roll on turn 2 and smash for 3. Those games always felt good. So the first thing we're trying is Zack Fair. It is a 0/1 and has a 1/1 counter and has an activated ability. Sack it, I think it's indestructible, and you move the counter. One thing I found really funny was the cursed roll increases the base power to a 1/1, so it actually pumps Zack. So I had to try it, and also giving protection to one of the flyers or maybe one of your card advantage creatures could be a good thing. We'll try it out. We're still trying Scavenger as something that's very good at holding the cursed roll, since it's a base 1/1 and it'll proc and get bigger. The second crystal roll recipient I'm trying is Novice Inspector. Is just a 1-of. I don't think it'll be very good, but I wanted to give it a try. I think any game you're activating a clue, you're probably losing in this deck. And lastly, just one Cecil as an aggressive creature, just to up the density of like real 1-drops in this deck. I think we're at, what, 10, 12 right now, which is like probably still a dab low for an aggro deck, but it's playable. And just to make our Scavenger slightly better, I shaved the tragic trajectory for a Seam Rip, and the 4th Cosmic Grand Zenith for an Enduring Innocence. Also, they kind of work pretty well together. And while shuffling the numbers, I just threw in the Miser's Resentful Revolution. This is 2 mana, look at your top 3 cards, put 1 in your hand, the rest in your bin, and can flashback for 7. Flashback almost never comes up, especially in a deck like this. But it's just like a good role filler, like if you need to dig for a card advantage creature, it's got a pretty decent hit rate. I think it was roughly like 35%. If you need to find a removal spell, it'll be a bit better. Also helps you double spell with Zenith, so it's fine. I haven't really changed the sideboard. We have Duresses for control, Grimbauble for aggro. Tiny Bones more for like the mid-rangey grindy matchups. I found it not very good against control decks, since they'll make up all the card advantage by just playing like a 4-for-1 or something. 2 disenchants for, is it Big Bowl? 2 Rest in Pieces, same with Big Bowl. Shrouded Shepherds I've been loving. I whipped up a clip of just Cleave Shadows blowing up all the Esper Pixie stuff. Also, I've played against like mono white cats and papers, so you know it's done work there. Once in a while, you can even pick up Shrouded Shepherd and then recast Cleave Shadows. Also, the OG reason I was told about this card is because it does a good job at clearing the White Overlord's 2/1 flyers. And lastly, 2 Preachers of the Schism for like in matchups where we need more grindy stuff, or like we want to void out Dark Confidants. Get that out of the way, let's get into the games. Oh no, double that. This is probably a mulligan. That's not a great 1-drop, aggressively speaking. Actually, so I think Inspector might be the better 1-drop, because at least we could pick up the clue. I'm gonna try it out. Hello. Go, Zach, go. Alright, so I think we're playing against Esper Pixie. Yep. Eh? That's fine by me, bub. It's fine by me. Word. Maybe I just run out a breaker, go from there. Yeah, Inspector would have been actually kind of reasonable there, because then we'd have the clue, we could Kieran, we could crack the clue, whatever. So the fact that he bottom talent's kind of weird. And this is kind of why I didn't want to play Breakers, like, Relic lines up so obscenely well against this line. Alright, well. Fortunately, we did not get the draw we wanted. Probably should have mulliganed. Got a little greedy. Beating. Yeah. Yeah, I think that was a mulligan. Okay, so how did we board last time? We'll take that out. Honestly, odds are our only way of winning is, like, being aggressive. I don't think I like Breaker too much, since they can pump out tokens pretty efficiently, and just, like, it's not gonna be mana efficient. So that puts us at about 8 bouncy targets, so we're definitely gonna want Grim Baubles. Get that up to 10. Could be TB. I don't think TB, Tiny Bones Joints Up, can actually keep up with Relic. We'll board that out. Since we're on the play, I'm gonna keep the Bobs in, but on the draw, we can board in the Preachers. I'm hoping to just kind of, like, aggro them down, I think is the best way I'm going to win this matchup. I don't know if it's, like, got a high clear rate, like, win rate plan, but it's my plan. I'll play first. Cringe but keep. Scavenger, Shrine, ooh. It's not looking good. The mirror is not hot. Cool. So this is where Preacher shines better, because it's resistant to nowhere to run, but we have drawn many lands from the beginning. Cool. Alright, I would like a Cleave Shadows, please. Okay. Did not get a Cleave Shadows. Am I seam ripping anything? There's no point in doing these. They haven't played a spell yet. I think we pass. Maybe I just seam rip an Otter to prevent some damage. Okay, well, we're probably dead now. Yeah, this matchup seems, like, really bad. Yeah, right on time. They have stuff. I don't know. Sometimes you lose. Shake it off, shake it off. Reluctant keep? Seems our opponent's smalling a lot. Seems our opponent is smalling a lot. I think they're going to 0. I'll take it. Yep. Boarding for game 2 is gonna be weird. I think we'll just play the innocence, kind of give them a incorrect idea of what we're playing. Let's see if we can get him to discard or play a land. Stupid opponent. Okay. What do we want to change if we're on the draw against an unknown opponent who mulligan to nothing? I think we probably just want to stay pretty clean. Our plan. Maybe I could bring in Duresses. Theory, they should have loaded up on some kind of interaction for all the tiny dorks I played. Alright, our opponent has returned. I'll keep. Little whack. But, you know, luckily drew the black source. We have Montania. They're getting no dragon. Well, I will simply break their momentum. Back up. We are now at speed 2. Fine card you got there. Fine card I drew. Everyone wants to say we're playing against a trade binder deck, but I don't know. We have a rare land. Maybe they have the Warp Dragon. Nova something something something. Yeah, oh, there we go. Yeah, Nova Hellgate. I was looking this up as a spec. They can hit me for some damage. It's a 4/5 with haste, does the damage to a creature. Warp. Oh, it gets flying. I might be dead. Okay, this is happens when you run your mouth. Maybe I missequenced that. We're taking 7 here. They're putting a stun counter on it. Yeah, this actually kind of kills me. Two. All right, they I died to red.tradebinder.deck. Do we want to change anything? Probably don't want to rest. Honestly, just like more momentum breakers would be fine. We don't have those. Creatures just like great against them. I have to imagine. I'm just gonna go resentful seam rip. Keep the bobs in. I don't think we want Grim Baubles since they can get Sarkin bigger than it. Though they did have the hired thingy. Yeah, I guess maybe I'm supposed to, or the lizard. So maybe I was supposed to board out 4 bobs, bring in 2 Grims, and 2 Preachers of the Schism. Yeah, who knows? Why hasn't Botrix joined? Miss Botrix. Nope, there it is. It just didn't want to declare its presence. Alright, so maybe we're playing against, like, just mono-red aggro dragons, I guess? Between, like that Nova Dragon's really good. So, I'm actually thinking about speccing on it. Since it's like $1. And it's like a playable red card. Keep. I think we're just gonna go Hexmage Kira and bounce the Cursed Roll Smash. Let's just get in there, you know? Okay, so they have Burst Lightning up. So fire magic. Okay. This is the day I'm having. Not a good day. Fuck me. When you commit a crime. The roll. That fire magic was fucking savage, I tell you what. Stone. Yeah, I think our opponent's just playing a real deck. Plot, card in your hand. Play Bob, smash. To go. At least I can save Dark Confidant with Zack. Dark Confidant, Bob Maher can carry on Zack's legacy. Gotta count for something. Alright, opponent, what do you have? Duplex. I'm gonna put a counter on Kieran. That way, you know, if they have another spot removal. Okay, whatever. Breaker. I legit didn't expect, like, the roast to be their other removal spell. Like, I thought they would have had something like Burst Lightning, so, you know, if they try to kill the Zack, then I have to keep something else alive. It didn't work out for me. Just gonna hit him for 3. Yeah, fire magic, so silly. I think we just keep the breaker in hand and like trade mana effectively, essentially. Okay, what do you got, bub? I have a 3/2. You got 3 cards in hand. Hard Claw. Or like Hired Slaw. Alright, well, we can slowly grind. Lever for Dragon, reveal it. Okay, that's gonna be a little more to activate. Winning games with a 2 to 3 power of flyers in there always makes me feel good. Cool thing is they can whack me for 3 and then search for the dragon. Kinda neat. Not haha neat. Oh dang. Can they still do it? They can still do it. Honestly, both of these represent a good chunk of damage, so the Sparker doesn't have really bad targets. Just gonna play the Pixie. This way we're threatening lethal next turn. We hit him for 5, knock him to 6, and we'll have 7 in play. So maybe like the Nova thingy might be good. Really bad with card names, so I will mess it up. What are you getting, bub? Oh no, I really feel like this deck could be reasonable. I just legitimately feel I've had like very bad draws. But maybe the fact that Esper Pixie is such a bad matchup means that maybe he should be retired or like, you know, kept like a more of a fun deck. So yeah, this blow up land ability is gonna do some work since say we draw like nowhere to run. I can't go nowhere to run, kill the Sanctuary, and then Momentum Breaker them to kill this, and then smash for lethal. So the blowing up a land and putting a stun counter on it is kind of good. It's relevant. I'll say it's relevant. Good might be stretching it. Let's try hard. Cool. So this is interesting. If I attack with everything, they block there, take 4, go to 2, and you can force lethal next turn. Honestly, that's probably the play, right? Because they could always draw stuff like Suplex, Fire Magic. Fire Magic, I think, is the big one I'm afraid of. I'd rather get my damage in now. Alright, what do you got, opponent? Have you drawn a real Magic the Gathering card? Alright, they drew a removal spell. Just don't play Nova Charger. That's all I ask. Play Commando. Maybe if they have a Shatter, you know, we can... Or like some enchantment sweeper in red somehow. Kappa. Will they explode or will they let me attack? I don't think I can attack into this. I don't know. Our opponent's been like very slow all match, so can't really make any soul reads. Let's say go. Maybe they were holding there. Kinda seemed like they were holding control. I draw for us. Okay, at least the breaker's still gonna do work. I don't think there's any reason not to sack the second one. That's unfortunate. Oh wait, I think they're dead, right? I play Breaker. Oh no, they tap and crew. Yeah. I play Breaker, they tap this, they crew, and they sack the vehicle. No, then they die, right? And so... yeah. GG. No, I'm dumb. They, ugh. Just sack the hard. Well, why am I? Well, if they don't draw something here, but it's pretty unlikely they don't draw anything here. Yeah, that was a mind fart. It's late in the day. I didn't get all my beauty sleep. So yeah, they can rummage. That's probably the worst part, right? They can just rummage to dig for another card, so they always get like two looks. Yeah, if it was probably better to just hold on to the breaker. Increase our odds. Like if we draw a spell next turn, we can double spell, and double spelling is good with Cosmo Grande in play. First lightning for 5, yep. Guess it wouldn't have mattered. Oh, fuck. That fire magic was so good. So uncalled for. If I had Tiny Bones joints up, maybe I could try to, like, play Tiny Bones joints up, and we have one Cecil, one Zack left in the deck. Get our legendary ping on. Keep a hold. Whatever. There's, yeah. So he's got flying. Gets a treasure, and then they can sack the treasure to Chandra. Standard's kind of interesting right now, because you can play like a lot of unplayed like tier 1 cards, but still have like a semi-reasonable deck, since like the power level of the format seems super flat, I'd say. Like, obviously the top 10 cards are the top 10 cards, but, you know, after that, like card 11 to card 50, they're all like giant walls of text and have like multiple hooks. And I really feel like my opponent has fire magic, but I can't not like walk into it. Show me the fire magic. Okay. Well, they've emblemed. Whenever an artifact you control enters, do 3 damage to any target, so I'm probably not winning this game anymore. Unless I get Cosmo Grand Zenith. Yeah, that ain't it. Cool. Maybe like Enduring Innocence into Cosmo Grand Zenith into like nonsense. Maybe that can get me there. But all they need to do is like keep plussing, and I will... or keep making these. I'm on, what, a 4-turn clock right now? Game, do you not know what auto-passing means? Yeah, 4-turn clock if they, like, literally never do anything. It's unlikely. Cool. Cool. This is a black day for baseball. Mamma mia. So I have not won a game where my opponent did not mull to 0. Gotcha. Our Magic is so drunk. What is that? Is that even reasonable? Earth's theme is a good one. I will keep. If this doesn't get there, then, we're in danger. Like, as a people, you know? Inspector. So this might be the Sultai deck from Arena Championship 9. I don't like this island with like the blueness, but like the greenness of it. I feel like it's slightly trying to bait me. Maybe I was just supposed to put the counter there. Battle. Cool. Double removal spell. Love it for them. You get all the rolls in the world, buddy. Be consultant. I wish I could click a tab in Firefox and it not just like try to unmute it. Like, kind of annoying. Alright, end of turn. Gonna bounce a cursed roll and draw a card. Yeah, this was a pretty powerful draw from them. Okay, buddy. Yeah, I don't know. Like, look, like if you run into this kind of stuff, I think it's, I think you're just cooked. Do I just YOLO? I think I literally have to just YOLO. I know I know this deck does play a sweeper, but like just my hand doesn't do anything, you know? Like my hand goes forward into that night. I think Inspector's been better than Zack so far. Like it's not the highest bar in the world, but it's something. I don't know if this would be significant better as a tragic velocity, maybe with our clues, that's like kind of cracked. Something to think about. I'm going to combat. I'm cracking our clue. I should probably consult my deck list to figure out what... I have more white 1-drops than black 1-drops. Especially since three of the 5 black drops are in play. Pull our hand a little. Move the land around, get a little try-hardy. Alright, they're digging for a sweeper. Will our opponent get there? I suspect yes. One cool play I saw in AC9 was the guy who plays River Regent. Yeah, good for you. And bounces like Cauldron and like the one creature in play. And then they untap right on time. And I literally don't think this is getting any better. And then they, using 3 steps, they clone the River Regent to bounce 2 more things, smash for 6, and now they're presenting, like, lethal next turn. Yo, how's it going, Duncan? How are you on this, fine Sunday? God damn it. This is rough. In hindsight, 3 steps, they're gonna... yeah, this is most definitely the Sultai control deck. In hindsight, I don't think the main deck, the Resses, would have saved us in this game, because I feel the opponent drew that sweeper. Sick. Right on time. I'm a Steam Rip it anyways, I don't know. Type 2 is not going particularly well. Because, it is rough out here. I got Fire Magic blown up. Kinda drew shitty against my last opponent. And then, like, I that's where Pixie's the better version of this deck. Like, it's much stronger in the mirror. Right on time. So, that was my round 1. This is one. And that, my round 2 is, like, Trade Binder, Dragon Rare, Sag Indeed. And as you can see this game, like, I just had to walk into a deadly cover-up. Also, my opponent was like on the play and had like triple removal, spot removal spell, which was kind of fucked. I think they still have more. Yeah. Yeah. It's not looking good. We did learn, but that I think Novice Inspector is just better than Zack, so... we'll keep that in our hearts moving forward. We're just gonna concede, yeah. That puts them out of reach. They go to 10. We're not winning from here. Alright, so the Seam Rep is bad against them. These Nowhere to Runs, also bad against them. These Breakers, mid. We are very low on things on permanents to bounce. And bouncing crystals against them, not particularly great to begin with. So, as I've always said, I want the Resses for these kinds of matchups to just snipe their sweepers. Their sweepers are how I lose. I will bring in the Preachers. I think we must maintain our aggression. We have 2 more cards to board in. Probably just Tiny Bones. No, I have Esper built. I just have been brewing this deck for about like 2-3 streams. So I want to finish the exploration of this archetype, because I found, like, Dark Confidants actually not bad in this deck. Cosmic Grand Zenith, not a crazy revelation, also good. So I just want to see, like, how far I could push it, because there were issues before with the deck that we were, like, slowly iterating on. And then once I've successfully ran it down and gotten it to a reasonable place, I can then cast it to the wind with a clear conscience. Yeah, I don't know, this seems reasonable. We got some card advantage dorks, we got a big threat, we have some grindy stuff. I don't, yeah. Have you been drafting, Duncan? Anything interesting that could be incorporated into the Esper deck? Not really. The Esper deck's, like, overflowing with playables. Like, people cut stock-ups, because some people cut stock-ups for Cryogen Relics, which I agree with, because it's just a better card advantage engine. The 10 is much better. Maybe the Zeniths leave a bit to be desired. Honestly, I'm just gonna eat the clue. Haven't been playing any arena. Have you been getting your card game fix? Have you not been card gaming at all? Have you finally kicked the habit? Okay, let's just clue. Whole turkey. Nice. Just detoxing at a family member's place, you know. Hey, our opponent used a spot removal spell on Novice Inspector. That's kind of good. It's gonna be a slow game. I'm gonna be here a minute. They're gonna petty revenge this. So this is wacky. This is very interesting. Because we can go Cosmic Grand Zenith plus a 2-drop on our next turn to proc it and put some soldiers into play. We could also just kind of run it out there now with the intent of protecting our Preacher with a Sun Pearl Kirin. And honestly, I kind of like that a little more. This card, I think in this matchup, at least the way our hand's looking, is Born to Die. Like, it's just... This is 3 mana, trade with a Doomblade. Cool. Fortunately, we took damage from our shock. It's card advantage, baby! Okay, well, yeah, we play it. Play Breaker. We're all out there. This is like the Naked Man, you know, it's just we're here, we're in play. Please. Oh my god, you're such a okay, well, we leave them with 1 card. So, honestly, maybe the real lesson is Enduring Innocence is just better in every matchup except, like, is it Cauldron? That's something to ponder. Yeah, I fucking loathe this card. It's always just smashing my head in. Yeah, right on time. I'm taking their 3 steps. Just like very powerful moving forward. It can be a cancel, a catalog, or a clone. That's reasonable. Beat 4. Who's got better draws? The Orzhov aggro deck or the Sultai control deck? The Sultai control deck with 22 lands that's starting to flood out. Let's fucking go. It's kind of funny that, like, with 2 Zacks and 1 Novice Inspector, we so quickly realize, like, oh wait, Novice Inspector is better. They can't syncopate this. Gotta keep those kinds of cards in mind. So fucking cooked. I hate this card. I fucking hate this card. Oh, and they hit a removal spell. Okay, so they gotta know I have nothing now, right? I don't have a discard spell, and I don't have a blue bouncer. Maybe they think I have 2 removal spells in hand. Oh, I could have gained 4 life. That was a punt. Right, perfect. The perfect card. Cooked. Maybe there's a case for holding it in case we draw Cosmo Grand or Enduring Cure Innocence. Cool. So 8, 9. I've drawn more lands than the control deck. That's sick. Well, maybe Bob can get us there. We have the Zack to protect him. But all their spot removal's instant, so if they have double instant spot removal, it's still gonna die. I'm gonna play with a 1/2. One generic. Zack. Target creature you control gains indestructible until end of turn. Put Zack's counters on that creature and attach an equipment that was attached to Zack to that creature, aka give him the Buster Sword. Yeah. Firefox, please. Oh, Bob lives. Zack's done it! Zack sacrificed himself to save Bob Maher, the great one. What did they exile? Kieran? Yeah, that's fair. Please don't give it -3. Like, I need this. I really need this. I really need a W. Don't make me go to commercial break 03. Leap? Okay. Alright, opponent, get rid of that card. Get rid of that land. Back you to 2. Go to speed 14. Explode. Thank you. We're getting that gold 100 per win at a time. Am I bringing? I don't think the second breaker is really good. I think we just gotta run him down and pray. So yeah, I don't know. That game was obviously wacky, but Zack did something good keeping Bob alive through his sweeper. I don't think that's how most games are gonna go. I think most games Novice Inspector will be a bit better. Maybe you can make an argument we're supposed to go like Resentful Revelation, Momentum Breaker. Yeah, I guess being on the draw, our odds of like smashing them are so low. I think we cut the Inspectors. Maybe just like a 1-1 split. Enduring Innocence is so cracked. Yeah, if you enjoyed that Dark Confidant win, bust the sword that like button. Consider subscribing for more TCG and variety gaming goodness, like Fear and Hunger and Baldur's Gate 3. So what, we go turn 1 Hexmage stuff. Yeah, I think the hand's playable. Hand's playable. Am I spiting? I want to just save this as my 4th spell and then put it on a soldier. So we could just break her. Oh, they have no spot removal. So they're playing Deduce. They're playing nothing. Their mana sucks. Just probably should be looking at the deck, but I'm pretty sure there's no 3 mana sweeper or 4 mana sweeper. Good for me. We'll keep Cosmo Grande in hand. Go to combat. Smash for 6. Actually, wait. My hands are starting to get a little sweaty. Give me a second to just check up the deck list. I did send it to someone, so I can just oh, maybe I didn't. 6 pump. Okay, I am skillfully defeating a mana screwed opponent. This is one. No, this is presenting lethal. Right, we play Cosmo Grande, Tiny Bones, Pump 8. Oh, we're 1 off. Okay, they're shooting. So Cosmo Grande. Tiny Bones, yeah. Go wide. Make him discard. We have 7 power in play. Meringue. Down to 5. Ear Hulk. I have nothing. Ear Hulk's fucked. This is a card I forgot was legal. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I think I have to run this Bob out. Again, our opponents had mana issues. So hopefully they don't hit 5th land for Deadly Cover-Up, but here it is, so I think it's Jolver. I don't know why they're not... They should attack first, though. They should gain 4. Yeah, this is like the most fucking telegraphed. I have a deadly cover-up play ever. Oh. Okay. Right on time. Play this card. Rest, yeah. Oh, I should have dressed first, so then I'd have a better idea of what to do. How embarrassing. That song is skipped. It's so quiet. Sorry. Let's go back here. You have lifelink. I could get you to a 3/5. I think I'm just supposed to do the counters. Good bargain. What? Oh, I was dumb. I was supposed to attack with this. Right. That was foolish on my end. Each opponent discard for each opponent can't. You draw a card when the line create a bat, dies. Okay. $13. 4, 7, 9. So yeah, so we can't kill him. If I had Ambrosia Whiteheart, maybe I could. Deduce. Or crack your clue. That's bad for me. That means they drew Doomblade, probably. For each opponent who can't, you draw a card. I'm just playing this. I don't want them having blocker. So the problem is now I'm in the shitty situation where it's like if they draw lands, it's bad for me because they have this. If they draw spells, it's bad for me because, you know, half their deck's removal. But I guess their hand is nothing but card draw spells, which maybe Justice. So it all comes down to this: can I draw a Pixie? I did get punished for not attacking with Hexmage. I think that's fair. It's fair if I lose this game. Nope. Well, we'll trade. I could have pushed some damage, but if they had a spot removal spell, I attack. They shoot this and block here, then they just go up to 7. Game's like super unplayable. Go up to 8. Game's super unplayable. Yeah. Would have been nice to draw spells last few turns. 22 land deck. Not unreasonable. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Literally drawn as much as the control deck. That's super reasonable. Good for you. Mamma mia. These games, they have been rough. Alright, the Cosmo Grandes are gone. They have 3 steps up, which seems ill-boding? I think ill-boding's the phrase. Now I'm gonna draw a Pixie. Okay. 3 steps. Doomblade? Close enough. Yeah, this was dumb. Dumb. So if I'm lucky, they'll just make me pick up momentum breakers. That could be something. That could be lucky. Up to 2. Lame. Lame! What is this? I didn't know I was playing Monopoly. So we keep the lands in hand so this thing can't transform easily. Yeah, we're so fucked if they're attacking. Like, absolutely wrecked. Alright, cool. Good for you, bro. They lost the Cosmo Grandes, now they can... I don't know what they'd want to get. I wish they'd play just a bit quicker, but... eh, whatever. If I draw land, I will concede. The funny thing is, I can't even Kieran. Oh no, I'm just dead to this, yeah. I'm dead to their Restless Cottage. Alright, we are 0-3. This is not going well. Admittedly, I think these game 2 and 3 were close. Match 1 was not close at all. Match 2, I think they got kind of lucky, but whatever. So let us take out the Zacks. Let us put in the Novice Inspectors. I think we've been liking those a little more. And I'm not so married to Scavenger that Magic Trajectory. That'll play Trajectory. That'll play Seam Rep over Trajectory. Now that we'll have like clues too, right? Like this, like Void's gonna be super easy to turn on. So yeah, that's where we're sitting now. Also, I guess since Sultai did well in the AC, like now there's like a real control deck people can look at and copy. So I haven't seen. Actually, I'm gonna be a little cheeky. I'll take out the Resentful Revelation. I'll put the First Duress in the main. Alright, this looks great. So I'm going to take a quick 2-minute break. I'm going to put some card game highlights on, manage my water levels, stretch my legs. I recommend you do the same, you know, should stretch once an hour. If you've been enjoying the content, please click like. It's the only way YouTube notices small content creators like me. And if you want more MTG and variety gaming goodness, please look at the song. Consider following. Be back in 2. First. We will mulligan a 5-lander. I will keep. Um, well, knowing our luck, I will continue to draw lands for the rest of the game. Bulgari, alright, player stab. Player, yeah, yeah. I think I just gotta say go. Cool. So unhinged. Yeah, I think I just have to try to, like, weasel this game in a way where Bob might live. Oh, that's super obnoxious. And we'll get to draw a card off me killing Surok, but it is what it is. Such a benign statement, you know. I'm so fucking cooked, fam. So cooked. Part of me wants to complain a bit that we drew it in the wrong order, but or like we drew 2 runs and not a momentum breaker, but you know, shooting the elves and then breaking the demon would have been way nicer. What the fuck are we playing against? This is like this is like if someone took like Andrew Tate's like educational course or something. Like, we gotta buff, we gotta be big, we can't be like a beta cuck aggro deck. We have to be manly, you know. We gotta bulk up. I gotta play big green creatures and pump them with my talent and my 4/3. Surok, he's a Mongolian. He's Genghis Khan in a 3-drop form. Chill, buddy, chill. I'm attacking with my Land Werewolf instead of unlocking a demon door. Sure. Fuck me. Take 2. Okay, we're dead. We're dead. We are dead unless I draw like Momentum Breaker Pixie, Momentum Breaker Pixie, Momentum Breaker Pixie. Like, just run it. Really, it's kind of close. I can't die. I can't die here. Okay. Well, that's tough. You don't have trample. You don't have trample. You have trample. We can knock them for 6 down to 4. And then they just can't ever fucking do this. We'll have a 3/5 that can block there. We can know where to run this. We can, or block there, know where to run. We can survive combat. Bam, bam, kill that. They can't attack. Maybe Bob might kill us. Okay. I love to see that. Bulking up. Okay, so let's think about this. I could just block and go to 2. We have a lot of ways to kill him. Bob can kill us. I could literally just double block. Honestly, I kind of like the double block. Like, we still have a lethal flyer here. Yeah. I'm not dumb, right? We're doing 5, yeah. Okay. So we have 3 cards that kill us. Off the top. Demon Wall. Love it. I'm gonna keep this in hand since we have so many lands. So this is the moment of truth. Will Dark Confidant kill me? Or will we achieve greatness? Ooh! Sheesh! Sheesh! Everyone's choosing. I'm the alpha male. GG, tasteless. GG. Okay, that was riveting. So we saw Llanowar Elves, we saw Mosswood Dread Knight, we saw Surrock, we saw Demon Wall. They're dirty bulking. This is dirty bulking Golgari midrange. We'll take that out. The card Disenchant seems questionable. Because we can blow up Unholy Annex, which is good. But we can't... We can kill Demon Wall, which is not a real card. That is, it's not a real card until I play it in a week's or 2 weeks' time when I'm playing Honor and Collector's Cage with it. Then it will be a real card. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to cut the Scavengers, cut the Hexmages. We're keeping it Cecil because it has Death Touch. And just go, like, Disenchant, Grimbaubles, Creatures, Tiny Bones, just mid-range, just bulk up and ride out and meet them in the field. That's my plan. They have laid the gauntlet, and I will pick it up. Bash their bloody head in with it. Might go well, might not. Tune in next week on Dragon Ball Z to find out. This is a fine hand. We will keep. I was really hoping they'd play Llanowar Elf. And then I go, Patoo! Oh, talent too. Yeah, I think the Disenchants are legit. Discard a card opponent. Was this dumb? Maybe this was loose. Maybe I just should have kept nowhere to run up in case they played Surrock. Or maybe I'll just skillfully draw the Momentum Breaker after they slam him. Yeah, so here I could have nowhere to run it. Ooh, that ain't it. There's a lot of things that are it, but these ain't it. I'm probably gonna die to this, actually. Super good and based. Yeah, I wasn't thinking. And they're flooding, so we're actually just helping them. Okay, maybe if they just play Unholy Annex, we can win. Okay. Just give me my card. Alright, Momentum Breaker. Yeah, you draw your card. Lose 2. Okay, okay, we have a game. Not the best game, but it's our game. Speed 2. You're up. I like Inspector. I like Inspector. It's kind of derpy. It's not like goated, you know. But it's trying. It's really trying. Okay, we need this to be their last good thick card. These nowhere to run, are burning a hole in my pocket. Demon Wall. I can kill that. That dies to nowhere to run. That also dies to nowhere to run. I love that my opponent's playing cards I can kill. Are we running the Oh yeah, I think that was fine. Yeah. It is cool that Soulstone's saying proc the drain. I just wish the deck had one more demon. One more bloody demon. For 4. You didn't draw removal. Oh, they did draw removal? It felt like they didn't. Why would they let me untap? Like, what if I bounced it? Just do it on my turn, you know? Don't deadly evidence me. I couldn't handle it. Or deadly cover up. I couldn't handle that. I'm in a fragile state right now. I'm 1-3. Lost to every archetype under the sun so far today. Except Golgari. Let that be a lesson, kids. Golgari, not even once. First. Yeah. It's a slow hand. It's ours. First. It's mage. Spectoral. Alright, we've made 3 plays. Our opponent's played Lance. Momo. Powerful card. Not greedy. Just give me an over to run. Okay, you know what? I'll accept it. It wasn't exactly what I wanted, but it's good enough. Just a normal game of Magic over here. Normal, classic Magic the Gathering. The old triple 1-drop. Yeah, I think Inspector might be the way. So also you could play I don't know the name of the card. There's a white rabbit from Wild Civil Drain that, its power top is equal to the non-land permanents you control. So depending on where this pile ends up, that could be worth considering as, like, a lightning rod. They should have just gone their damage in my opinion. Because they know I have Breaker. Like, I'm not breaking that. Like, come on. Okay, this game is cool. I enjoyed this game. Inspectors have done some damage, too. Admittedly, our opponent's been a little... Like, even their breakout, hit a nemesis, that's rough. Okay, so they are Gruul Delirium. Gruul board and 2 Rest in Pieces. Gruul board in... I will look up the list. I vaguely remember Grim Bauble being very mid against them. And it seems like it is still very mid to, like, anemic. So I will opt to not walk the path of the Grim Bauble. So their Patchwork Beastie is an artifact, FOMO's an enchantment, Wildfire Wicker Folk is an artifact. I don't think that's enough targets for disenchant. They have fire magics in the board, so that's something to think about. I don't think I want the duress. Tragic trajectory. I think this is not a matchup we want to be bobbing. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm the beta cuck, and the Golgari player, the Golgari demon player from last round is the true alpha male. Alpha gamer, but I feel playing Dark Confidant on the draw against Delirium Aggro, a deck with a double strike spell, is a little wacky. This hand is kind of meh. This hand is getting even more meh. I'm not playing Hexmage because we don't have the bouncer, and even if we did get a bouncer, we want to pick up Momentum Breaker, not... a Cursed Roll. So. I will save Hexmage for a creature worthy of its curse. So, I don't know if our opponent hit, like, 3 good options. Okay, they probably hit, like, 3 good options and can figure out which. It was either that, or they hit no options and were molding. Discarding Bushwhack, so maybe they have a lot of lands in hand. But then I think you should discard a land to get your Delirium up. We have Rip. We can wait a little for this, so I say we just break here. Carry on. And maybe even we're trying to, like, if we can make more land drops and get some white things into play, or white things in our hand, then we could pick it up if they try to naturalize it. I would really like to stop drawing lands. I'm gonna put that out there to the universe. Please fucking stop. Okay, I'm playing 22 lands for a goddamn reason. I think we just have to do it here. Because that's how this was also going to be able to attack. So if they have disenchant, like, the game's probably over, because we're kind of flooding. This is rough. Maybe Spiteful Hexmage isn't the Immortal God King I thought it was. I think we can afford one hit before we run both out. Also, we have the Cosmo Grande Zeniths we can still hold out for. Okay. I'm going to wait. Play this game slowly. We can continue to play it slowly. I guess they could have overprotect and hit me for 3 more. That would suck. Looks like they have it. Yeah. I was thinking about taking the 2 here. And nowhere to running on my turn. Okay. Post combat, interesting. Alright, so now we're good. I'm just gonna kill this. Play our dorks now. And suit up the Pixie. Pixie's double cursed. I'll keep the planes in hand to bluff something. 8-3. Turn down 5-5-2. I might just keep the Hex Mages back. So if we attack with everything, they block. We're doing 5. Oh my lord, I mentioned fire magic. Why? We're boarding out Hex Mages. I feel a series of punts have led me to the sport state. Five, 7, 8. Almost every card in our opponent's hand is a land. We've drawn way more than them. I have to just shoot it now. Okay. Maybe it's all fight spells. This is bullshit. At least boarding out Bob's was like a correct game action I made. I'm gonna wait. Since, yeah, I guess they maybe have, like, Bushwhacks in hand. FOMO. Forest. They clearly have something. I'm clearly banning this. Your free viewers won't save you this time. Alright, I feel Cosmo Grande Zenith's gonna get bushwhacked. Double bushwhack, maybe. Oh, okay. Ursa, Light Shatterer. Light Shatter. Let's say go. Again, we want to keep our stuff back to double spell. I wish they milled. That'd have been nice. Land. Did they get it? I feel like they got it. They got something. That's something. I don't think I can afford to take damage. I don't know. If they have Overprotect, they have Overprotect. Like, I kind of punted this game earlier, but this is the weird thing about Overprotect and Over to Run is, like, it's gonna get you at some point. Yeah, sure. You've traded... Oh, do they just have the second Violent Urge? Of course. I think we save it. Weird they're milling now. Another Overprotect. I don't know why you wouldn't mill before and start milling now. Cool. Cool. I know technically I wasn't dead. I could have blocked. Done a chumpy. Alright, so Tiny Bones. I guess the rest. To hit their, like, super pump spells. Yeah, let's run it. Like the resting and Overprotect isn't illegal, right? Not the worst thing. They can't send me to jail over it at least, right? Like, is it exactly what I want to be doing? I don't think so, but... Alright, opponent, what do you got? I kind of want to complain about, like, how long these games take, but I feel it's mostly my fault. This is a mulligan. A keep. Like, I am just playing a dirtily... grindy deck, right? Well, I've learned, chat. We took the 2 so that if they have overprotect, see, we don't take 5 extra damage. I'm learning. I'm learning. We'll walk. I want to just deploy it now. Fine. And we can double spell next turn. NT? Yeah. I just want to proc this. Adios, fire magic. Admittedly, Duress versus NT is kind of sweet. That did not spark joy for me. Kind of fucked up. Oh, they got something. Need to kill this first. Alright, I would like a draw. Just block it. Give me a white dork. Yeah, I really need to kill this. The Senti's really fucking me. I hate the arena leg on it. Kind of pisses me off. I think I just have to trade. They can't cast a Senti. And any other attacks, the creature is gonna die and not kill Cosmo Grande Zenith. Right, just hopefully I can draw Gooder first. Thank you. One. Attack. Now we have big board. Let's hit him for 3. Play a land and say go. Want to get that proc value. Screaming Nemesis. Perfect. Maybe this was like the wrong ordering. Oh, these can't even kill Zenith. If they use tricks to kill it, I'm fine with that. He's just put out so many numbers. Okay, so if opponent like naturalizes, double. Alright, we got it. GG! So after we cut Zack from the deck, we won all of our games. Think about them apples. The first time we've seen Cecil tonight, and we are mulliganing. Clearly bad card. Kappa. Oh. Yeah. And a cool Star Cage. Feels bad. They probably have another one in hand. And they have a counterspell of sorts, maybe. Not a great matchup game one, I'd imagine. Maybe they have a Deduce or Star Chart. Card a Wog, definitely no bueno. Alright, we're getting lost. Hopefully we can go Pixie. We can just do something with it. Play a Pixie, pick up a Breaker, pass, end of turn. Oh, they just have nothing. It's like a slightly unfair arena thing. Cool. They stonking for lands now. Maybe they only found one land. Take 4. They go. Yeah, see how many cards they have in hand from like Stock Up or like they could have played Meringue, the blue dragon. Like the control decks are just so good at fighting through a effective like, oh, you drew like one card, whatever. Oh, this is blue. Yeah, they could have done this before, like with a Temple Lockdown. Kind of cool. Just gonna go Breaker Breaker, and next turn Bob Kieran. Hopefully we can die. It's not the best. Meringue. This card's just so silly. There are no words. Burst Lightning. Main deck Fire Magic. What a ugh. That's super game. Yeah, I don't think this is like a winnable matchup. And they have 3 more steps. I shouldn't have played that Godless Shrine untapped. Yeah, this is probably an unwinnable matchup. Spot removal, like infinite main deck sweepers, like... And they drew something. They're gonna top. They're a top gamer. Yeah. Nowhere to run's unplayable. Obviously, trajectory I just don't think is really where we want to be. We have to be aggro to kind of get them. Like we have to try to win. I don't know if I'm supposed to rest in peace to deal with their stupid dragon. That seems like very niche, honestly. I will put in disenchants though for their pinnacle thingies. I don't think this is gonna work out, but pick out Scavenger. Breacher, Tiny Bones. Okay, I'll put in one rip. In theory, the like we can't draw two. Might do something. Keep. We just Kieran pick up. They have turn one red. Nope. Draw a card. Like, this feels actually kind of reasonable. And we can play Zenith. It's a 3-drop, so they can't pinnacle it. Yeah. Don't 3 steps ahead me, please. I said no. Ugh. I think we had to do it at the end of turn, because, if we do it on, like, our turn, right, they can just untap and Wrath of God. I am just gonna do this. Pump out the soldiers. Oh, yeah, I didn't realize this line. I will draw a card over doing a point of damage. So we can break her Pixie. Break her attack for 5/8. Not illegally bad. I think I'm just gonna Cecil though. Obviously wish this was a the Restless Fortress card. Yeah, so here it has to be a Wrath of God, right? It could be Get Lost Pinnacle. Okay, they didn't have it, so we stole a game. So that was an example of, like, why I think this... Like, why I wanted to explore this deck, right? Like, Hexmage into draw a card, hit for 3, like, on the play. Kinda spicy. Going into game 3... there's nothing really I'm interested in bringing in. I think, like, Scavenger and Hexmage are, like, about the same. I think Hexmage is, like, a bit better in this deck. Alright, let's run it back. Reluctant Keep. That was a effing terrible draw. I think our odds of winning plummeted there. This is, like, never happening, right? I don't even feel good about this. It's just what we gotta do. Fine. Lock up. Yeah. The blue card draw is just so epic powerful right now. I'd say too good, honestly. You know you're in danger when they're putting that on the bottom of their deck. Or putting that in their bin. That's so fucking obscene. I still have breakers too. That's what pisses me off. So lucky of them. Like, if I slam a breaker here, right, they just get mega punished. Instead, I'm drawing awful. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Show me the dragon. Well... Yeah. No? Blue card draw is just way too crazy in this format. Yep, right on time. Right on time. It's fucking over. Like, how many cards they have in hand? It's just so obscene. Okay, I'd really like to draw... Oh, I was gonna say rest in peace. So, yeah, Get Lost? Is that what's up, opponent? Gift a fish. Thanks, Bub. It's a very reasonable Magic card. Yeah. I didn't want to board on Tiny Bones Joins Up, it's just where I ended up. Oh, it's a stupid game. Stupid match, though. Stupid deck, honestly. I don't think it's particularly real, but people do like playing control decks, so... Dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Elvis? Is Elvis still alive? Keep. Oh. Blue. I'ma just kill it and hit. Well, I will put the counter on my creature, not my opponent's. Alright, Dimir mid-range. We have no enchantments to play. I will attack for 2. What's really funny about this? There's no way this Drowner's gonna get through to hit me. You ain't tempoing me out, buddy. Yeah. So they should tap the Novice Oh, interesting. I was gonna say they should tap the Novice Inspector and then attack with the Drowner. And at least force me to block with the Bob. Are they cluing? Are they doing nothing? Death blocking. Are you gonna get rid of Scavenger? That'd be insane. Alright, you gotta kill Bob. Bob must be destroyed. Pretty simple turn. We play Inspector. We play Bob. And, we play land because we need mana. We're ahead on board. We got a lot of big draws. We got big clues. This Bob lives. It's very good for us. I feel like they're teasing me by going Siren, not spot removal. It's like, why are you teasing me like this? Like, what have I done to you to deserve such shoddy treatment? I don't even know you. Alright, I think they missed the land drop. Yeah. Okay. I'll take it. Okay, this is starting to get... The amount of lands I've been drawing in this 22 land deck is starting to get a little out of control. Warp? Yeah, the Kaito. Funny thing. Yeah, we have no good attacks. Funny thing is that I can just pay for the Phantom Interference at a point. Creature, not good. I'd bin that. No, they're listening. They're ghosting Kappa. That's the wrong thing to blue. Okay, could I please not draw a land? Okay, these Soulstone Sanks are kind of scary. This is honestly fucked up. This is whack. Oh my lord, why me? This game was so good. It started off so well. And this is how I'm being treated. Oh, maybe this was not the best attack. Yeah, because I can just animate Soulstone Sank. They have opted not to. More okay with this. Because I could never block the creature, right? So... Yeah, like this is so deranged, like like what did I do? What have I done? What have I done to deserve this? It's so silly. I think I'm supposed to keep Zenith over Preacher. I don't think it particularly matters. I think Confidence fine for this matchup. Breaker's maybe a little weak. But, like, also we need answers to, what's it called? Creature of the Schism. I think I'm keeping Hexmage. I think I'm cutting Scavenger. Mostly we've been boarding out. I'm boarding out Scavenger a lot. The Tiny Bones are fine in the matchup. We could cleave. Go for like cleave breaking kind of stuff. How many bouncies are we up to? A lot. 3, 9, 11, 13. I always count these as half, because, like, it's kind of cope to count it as a full one. Alright, let's go. Honestly, I think we should have won that last game. It was like such a robbing. You want to race, bub? So I'm just wondering, if they play a Kaito, like say we go Cosmogrant Zenith and they play a Kaito, how do we feel about that? Not great. If they draw, we untap, we can just start flooding the board. Go like Bob Hexmage. If they have a Phantom Interference, how do I feel about that? Not great. I think they don't have anything though. They have something. I think they have Drowner. I don't want to just play Hexmage. We'll just do it now. Trigger. Bob. Smash. Oh. I think that was sequenced out pretty well. Definitely a nice little curve from them, and, you know, they saved some damage from this, but took some damage there. Untapping with this is huge. Alright, I think they're in mega danger if this is, what's up. Because they don't even have double blue for Enduring Curiosity, so you can just play the Zenith. Now we just play this Momentum Breaker. Our board's very wide. Oh, I misclicked. I wanted to put counters. It's not the end of the world. Maybe it was even correct to do it this way. Now we're just white as fuck. I'm just not gonna attack with the Dark Confidant. Okay, Fey Bloom Trick. Yeah. No attack, so they can force Kaito next turn. And then Surveil and Dig. So here, I kind of did get punished for not putting the counters on. Because that Fey Bloom Trick instead of Drowner. And if I had a 2-2, you know, it'd be a lot more awkward for them to push Kaito through. Yeah, I ain't blocking. Got a double spell. Yeah, that was really annoying. Though there are pros and cons to not having blocked, so... Bob's been decent, I think. Maybe not totally fully enabled in this deck. But... I think at some point he might be standard playable. And have like a reasonable home. They're thinking. Drowner. In-phase Drowner is a gooder. Yes. Alright, we're gonna crack a relic because we're at even life totals. Double Preacher's so annoying. Alright, Cleave Shadows would be a good draw. I'm gonna throw that one out to the universe. I think we're gonna draw land, though. Called it. Called it. My 22 land deck is so good at drawing lands. Oh my god, this is so lame. Really, sacking the second breaker is not the end of the world. None of the breakers suck. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, that is a card. I stacked that incorrectly. Well, mistakes triggering mistakes. I didn't know which was which. Yeah, I should have like a giant super army, not this. Fuck. I'm quad blocking. What the fuck is this? Okay. I guess that misstacking didn't matter too much. Maybe I would have attacked for more. I'm gonna die to a 3/3. I'm just gonna say go, because if they have like a deep cavern bat and I activate now, they could snipe something out of my hand. Down 10. Yeah, these matches have been kind of lame. Like we should have won game 1, I think. Like this is just like pure scam. Not gonna run into a phantom interference, so. Bad. It's bad. Yeah, I should have known where to run. Definitely mucked up with Zenith a bit. They have the block, right? Please don't draw another of whatever that sweeper is. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, last game. All the marbles. That's so messed up they have that sweeper in their deck. I think we liked Zenith. Alright, we're on the draw. I don't want the Spiteful Hexmages. I just don't think they're it. Oh, my chat widget broke in OBS. Loaded up on the old Firefox. Alright, yeah, so we took out those. We have a lot of stuff. Let's bring in Preacher. We had more. So I am kind of gimped on ways to deal with Kaito. It's kind of funny that you can't trajectory a Kaito. Even if you have nowhere to win and play, because it's not a creature on your turn, and it's a sorcery, so you can't play it on their turn. I like Baubles. I think 2 dresses is kind of whatever, but especially if they have a sweeper. And it's also a good way, if they like Mega Perfect Curve out, you can still duress the Kaito out of their hand. If you've been enjoying the stream so far, please click that like button. Only way YouTube notices small content creators like me, and it helps push the content to other people. Thank you. Lyra. A lot of 2s. Okay, so we can't stop a Kaito. If they have Drowner. And, they're with the map stuff. Not where they're going. Kinda wanna just play the Bob. Yeah. Would have liked to have seen a Grimbauble in hand, obviously. Yeah, like they go Siren, we go Grimbauble. That'd be great. Okay, fine by me. Missing their 3rd land. Never mind. And this just isn't one of my days. This is so bad. Like, I can't catch a break, can I? Can't draw 1-drop. Can't draw Grimbauble, can't draw Duress. Dying to 2s. Opponent's gonna... So we can go Cleave. Cleave Breaker next turn. Okay, they don't have Kaito. They don't have 4th land Enduring Curiosity. I don't have Enduring Curiosity. Fuck you. Alright, Cleave. Breaker. I don't know what they're gonna kill. This is so dumb. Like if I'm just able to kill their Siren. Maybe I'm just supposed to pass and like run a Kieran out to block. If they get too giggity. I think they're supposed to sack the friend. Yeah, so I can't attack him and knock him to 15 here. I have to let him draw a card. God, so they have a kite? No? Okay. Like, I just have to, like, break her, right? They have Enduring Curiosity, I don't know why they wouldn't play it before. Oh, cool. Annul. A card I could not play around. It's so dog shit. Yeah, fuck off. Nice draw. Literally can't catch a break to save my life. Oh, good draw. Yeah, whatever. It's over. Alright, so that was a very unlucky as hell match, I tell you what. Let's wrap this up with a yieldy Decktech. That was 3-5. Okay. Dark Pixie. Alrighty, so final verdicts and thoughts. Inspector, good card. Actually kind of really helped with the Spiteful Hexmages. Trajectories, whatever. Dress is kind of whatever. Cecil was whatever. We didn't see him much, but we kind of like... I've played enough of him and against them. I have a decent idea. Yeah, so I think Hexmage with Novice Inspector kind of gets it over the edge. Weirdly enough, I now kind of feel I don't like Scavenger that much. And that's partially because our enchantment count's like really low. Like we're down to 9, right? And we don't have Storm Chaser's talent, so we're not like going crazy with her and like mega printing counters. Like you would an Esper Pixie. So, Cosmic Grand Zenith, fantastic. Bob's been legit. Like, he either trades or like can run away with the game, and he is cheap enough, and the things he's normally trading with, it's like even mana. So ideally, we'd get to a point where, like, how do I say this? Ideally, we would get to a point where the deck is built where, like, we can pressure their hand and kind of force removal out earlier and then stick the Bob. We flooded a lot today. It was kind of crazy. Like, this deck plays 22 lands. I know you will flood eventually, but it really seems like it crept up in like some insano games. So I think if I were to continue with this, it would be look at cutting up the Mystic Scavenger. Cutting Optimistic Scavenger. So we'd probably just like fill this stuff out a bit more. Get a different 1-drop in. Now part of the issue with this deck, I'd say, is you kind of want that, like, good amount of 1-mana attacking creatures. It's like, Pixie's not a 1-drop. You'll never play it on turn 1. Unless the game's going horribly wrong. So maybe we'd be looking at like a Novice Inspector, putting in some Tiny Bones, maybe like more Cecils. Yeah. This package has, but also based off like games we've played, I'd say our Bounce Storks are like relatively well enabled with this deck. At like this number. Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting brew. It's got some potential, but unfortunately, with Esper Pixie being in the metagame, being as good as it is, I think probably better to like put this to rest for a bit until something new and exciting comes out. But yeah, I think that's where I'm at with the deck right now. Also maybe more enduring in a sense. This might be better. Going up to like 9 card advantage cards could be reasonable. I just wish this deck had ways to like use, like, it's missing mana sinks, as we saw in multiple games where I flooded. I just had nothing to do with my mana. That's like pretty rough. And like I think the only like semi-reasonable thing would be like Unholy Annexes against control, but like I've like died to my own Unholy Annexes. And also, weirdly, I think the mana is that great with this deck. Because basically we barely have enough black sources for turn 1 black creatures. I think it's 14, according to the Frank Carson article. And then for planes, we can't count this. I guess what, that puts us to 15. So, oh yeah, here's the issue. Your Enduring Innocences kind of become uncastable if you dip below 18, was it 18 or 17 white sources? This is 12, 19. So, I don't know, maybe it is kind of cope to count these as a full source, but when you have enough basics, it is starting to get there. So it's like maybe we could do something like Trim, 2 Soulstone. That's like the classic mana fixer, right? Like mana sink. 2 Soulstones. I hate how Arena makes it look when you add a new card. Yeah, so then what? We're at 14 black. And we're at 14 white. So all of our 1-drops are enabled. 2 Soulstones. The Enduring Incense might be a little sussy. So 1. Any bone. Unholy Annex. Let's see, yeah, 2 Unholy Annex. The Preachers. In theory, to try to patch up the control mirror. Not mirror, matchup. But what are we at for... The mana is done. Bam, 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 bam. Your, miscellaneous. Your, card advantage card. Your miscellaneous. So the issue right now, I'd say, with this deck is we only have 9 1-drops, and we do want to be getting in play. So maybe we go back to our roots. And I don't think you want 4 Inspectors. If you draw 4 of this card, you're going to be really wrecked. 2 Cecils could be fine. Tiny Bones is actually a semi-reasonable turn 1 play. Like, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. With these Tiny Bones, our blue bouncy dorks are juicing. They're pogging out of their minds now. So now we're just like loaded to the gills with bounce targets. And this might even make Bob slightly better, because now we're going to be pressuring their hand with the discard effect. So now the only problem is this makes Cauldron not a great matchup, which it is what it is. And it's not an attacking creature. But yeah. So maybe something like that. And gun to my head, what would I put in this sideboard? So we have one Duress main already. Kinda like that. Honestly, I think the Innocence is fine for main deck. Sorry, sideboard. 3 more cards. I'm not sure. Shadow Shepherd? Maybe? Did we ever want more than one disenchant? I think so. Oh, actually, Rest in Peace has been interesting. And Grimbauble. I actually kind of like. My theory is that against aggro decks, instead of like swapping Bob for creatures, maybe you just board in Grimbaubles. If they're pressuring your life total, right, it should be fine. So yeah, this is maybe where I'd go with next if I wanted to keep exploring this. And maybe there is something here. Yeah, because now with the Soulstone Sanks, we have a little bit of a mana sink. Do something on the games where we draw like 8 lands. Unholy Annexes kind of work well on the sideboard. If there was like an attacking demon that was castable, like unlike Demon Wall, you know, maybe we'd be playing Unholy Annexes instead of Zenith. But yeah. Okay, cool. I think that's where we're at. I probably won't stream for the next 2 days. If I stream on Monday, it'll be non-magic. It'll be variety gaming, so it might be like Baldur's Gate 3 or Fear and Hunger 2. Or Slay the Spire, or Mechabellum. Maybe not a card game, I don't know. Tuesday I probably won't stream, but Wednesday I will most likely definitely stream Esper Pixie with a Cryogen Relic. That is the 2-mana artifact. When it comes into play or leaves, draw a card, and you can sack it to put a stun counter on a tap thing. So this, with Pixie, Kieran, and Fear of Isolation, gives you an insanely powerful draw engine. A list top-8'd today with 3 Cryogen Relics and 0 stock-ups. I would probably want to try 4, because I think you can do some really... Like, I just think, like, turning your Pixie into a draw 2 is insane. Me. So yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, please click like. It's the only way YouTube knows the small content creators like me. And if you want more MTG and variety gaming goodness, click subscribe on YouTube or follow on Twitch. And I'm just gonna play some ads. I'll put some highlights on. Thank you for watching. Please stick around for the ads. We'll see you most likely Wednesday, possibly tomorrow. Bye-bye. 0 mana Akshan. 1 mana Abyssal Trapper? Sign me up. Wait, Yeti? Look at... Oh my god, double cook shot's so stupid. This is justice. Is this justice, Akshan? Is this really justice? It feels like a crime. This does not feel legal. Oh my god, I'm so unlucky. I didn't draw. Oh, I was supposed to play Akshan first, then her. Which one of us is stronger? Don't want to die? Don't do terrible things. Yes, sir. Alright, let's fight, buddy. that the one drop we were hoping for. Let's just trail. Massive. What fucking nuts. Wait, we get to entreat. 0 mana entreat. And now we get to double trouble. This is mad. Holy shit. This is crazy. Nami's broken. Nami's fucking broken.
A delicious challenge.
This Quinn's gonna be pushing a lot of damage. I remembered I have scouts.